So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
As I have demonstrated throughout the last 8 years I've been working here, I think it is pretty clear what my primary goals in life are. From both the personal, career, and educational perspective, my only goal in life is to keep learning, never stop learning, and always apply what I know to my career. And this is something I've always wanted to apply and have been applying here at IKEA.
You mentioned personal, career, and educational goals in your life. I'm sure as you have said, they're highly interrelated, but could you tell me a little bit more about each of those individually?
Well, my primary purpose in life can be summed up to three key points. Always be yourself, respect all who give respect, and keep learning and never stop learning. I decided quite some time back that my personal purpose in life would be to help IKEA. Yes, I know, that's more of a career goal, but I mean it. I came here because I love IKEA with every fiber of my existence. It is in my personal values to only work for a company that I believe has humanity's best interest in mind, and my personal values align with those of IKEA's.
And what may be your personal values that you share with IKEA?
I believe in doing good, being sustainable, and the principles of togetherness and using profit to achieve the goals of helping people. These are fundamentally not career values at a personal level. These are moral values that help drive me to do the right thing. My educational goals help me achieve these things.
What did you study? Do you plan on studying anything more?
I studied at this college called Valencia for a while back in America before transferring to the much better University of Central Florida. The college is considered to be the number one best public college for computer science in all of America. I got my degree there and made a beeline to Sweden. Really, in my education, I want to get my PhD, so when I get the chance, perhaps in the next year or two, I am going to pause my career to go pursue my PhD in computer science and machine learning. I spent my undergraduate years working on getting various certifications in the DevOps pipeline job requirements, such as Azure and AWS cloud computing, learning Git, learning Docker and Kubernetes, among various other things. My educational purpose comes back to my initial virtue statement, where one of my axiomatic virtues is keep learning and never stop learning. My dad paid for most of my Valencia degree. It took me several years to get my AA because I was horribly depressed. We paid close to maybe 50 grand on my colleges by that point. Anyway, after I went to UCF, I had enough saved for my machine learning career that I could pay off college myself. It cost roughly 12 grand to finish the rest of my undergrad, considering I only had to worry about tuition and nothing else. I am going to be honest, Valencia was absolutely useless for my educational career. It meant more for the students who were absolutely clueless about how life works, and by that time I was in Valencia. I had everything at hand already. But what was useful was this tool called Direct Connect to UCF, which allowed me to transfer to UCF immediately after getting my AA. That came in handy, big time.
Interesting. And how are you going to tie all of this back to the executive machine learning job at IKEA?
Oh, yes, my career purpose. Well, during my undergrad, I spent many months working on the DevOps pipeline as a machine learning contractor, leading up to me moving to Sweden. It allowed me to save enough money and get the experience I needed to get a job literally immediately after I graduated. I had worked in Göteborg for about a year before Ample published a job opening for a machine learning engineer. I hopped on it like a bunny on lettuce.
You worked in DevOps position when you were still an undergraduate student? That's pretty impressive. Normally those jobs require a degree.
Well, With a little nepotism, I was able to secure a regular contracting business for one of my dad's associate companies. I essentially worked on the whole DevOps pipeline, guided by my dad, learning the necessary skills I needed to get such a job immediately after graduating. I learned to use REST API, how to deploy the Pickle REST API in Kubernetes, had to learn Azure and AWS cloud services, had to learn Git.
You essentially became the whole development team within 2 years of undergrad.
Essentially, yes, and then some. I have plenty of skills from all my hobbies that I can use to apply at my career. And I feel IKEA is the best company for me to apply all my skills and passions at. That's why I have been here for 8 years already, and that is why I'll continue to be here until the day I die.
You were quite the character.
3 weeks later.
This is a team building strategy. Please comply.